Welcome to the first episode of Diddy Knows Ball, episode 1, March Madness discussion. Plus, I'm filling out my bracket live. Man, let's just jump right into this shit, man. So, let me go back to it. So, of course, I'm picking Alabama over Texas A&M. I guess that's Corpus Christi, I guess. But that's an easy one. I feel like Alabama is probably the best team in the country, in my opinion. Uh, Maryland versus Virginia. Hmm. Maryland had a hot start to the year. Maryland was ranked, but then you can never count out Bob Huggins with West Virginia. Uh, I'm going with Maryland though. I'm going with San Diego State. I'm going with Virginia. Now this is where you get interested. You got Creighton and NC State. I honestly feel like Creighton underperformed this year, but they had injuries to Ryan Kalkbrenner. Creighton was, in my opinion, Final Four team in the preseason. That's what one of my predictions was because I love they starting five. It's like an NBA level starting five in terms of how the team is constructed, and a couple of them dudes will play in the NBA. I love Nimhard as a point guard. Shireman has deep range. Caught Brenner as a rim protector, Kaluma. But NC State has Terquavion Smith, but Terquavion Smith has been up and down, so I don't know what you give him. Uh, I'm going Creighton. Going Baylor. Missouri, Utah State. So they got some of the ranks up here. I'm kind of am go look at some of them. So Utah State, number 9, effective field goal percentage defensively. Hmm. I'm gonna go Missouri, SEC team. They had a pretty good season. Of course, I'm going Arizona. This is easy. Shout out Texas Southern. That's where my sister went to school, but it's easy. FAU was ranked and they had a pretty good year. I'm not sure if Kendrick Davis playing for Memphis, but Memphis had a pretty good year too. But I'll go FAU. Duke versus Oral Roberts. I can't wait for this game because Max 8 missed however you say his name, on Oral Roberts. But then Duke been too hot. Duke been too hot. I feel like Derek Lively is the best uh defensive anchor in the country. Probably one of them. I'm not gonna say the best, but I'm going Duke. I feel like they're hitting a stride at the right time. Uh, we're going Tennessee here. Now this is a either way game. I kind of lean towards Kentucky, but I don't trust Kentucky. I don't trust Calipari. They've been upset before early in the tournament, so I'm going Providence. Of course, I'm going Kansas State. This is a good one. Michigan State, USC. Man, I kind of want to go with my boy Boogie Ellis. I feel like he'll be special, so I'm gonna go Boogie Ellis. Of course, we're going Marquette. Of course, we're going Houston here. Iowa, Auburn. Um, I don't trust Auburn's guard play. Iowa has closed some very tough games, and they closed them out after W. This is a tough one though, but I'm gonna go Iowa. Of course, I'm going Miami here. I love Isaiah Wong. I don't know if Norchad O'Meara has came back, but I love Jordan Miller, Isaiah Wong. I like Poplar. I'm going Miami. Indiana, Kent State. I'm leaning Indiana. I love Trace Jackson Davis and Jalen Hood-Schifino, Malik Renault. I'm going Indiana. Pitt versus Iowa State. I like Iowa State's coach. I'm going Iowa State. I'm going Xavier here. I'm going A&M here. They play really good. I like they point guard. Man, my Texas Longhorns, great season, man. We should fire Chris Beard, but whatever. I'm going Texas Longhorns right there. I'm going Kansas. Arkansas, Illinois. Uh this one made me pause for a second, but I just think Arkansas is a better team. Nick Smith is back. I feel like might go off, and I just trust Arkansas players a little bit more. St. Mary's VCU. Now, this could go either way, especially St. Mary's coming off their loss to Gonzaga. Like they got their ass whooped. So I don't know. VCU. I'm gonna go St. Mary's. Oh man, Iona. I think they got Rick Pitino's the coach. But I can't go against Jordan Hawkins and Sonogo, man. I'm going TCU here. I'm going Gonzaga, of course. Boise State has had a good year. Northwestern, in the Big Ten. I'm gonna go Northwestern. Of course, I'm going UCLA. Now is when it's gonna start turning up. Alabama versus Maryland. I feel like this will be a closer game than what people might think, because people forget how good Maryland was earlier in the year. But I'm still going Alabama here. That team is just OD. San Diego State versus Virginia. This is going to be a drag them out, knockdown game. I like San Diego State, but Virginia, I just kind of Kihei Clark, Reese Beekman. I'm going Virginia. Creighton, Baylor. I just feel like Creighton has the size. They have defensive guards. This is another good matchup that could go either way. It's hard for me to go against Baylor, but I feel like Creighton is coming off a blowout loss too. But I'm gonna go Creighton. I'm going Arizona here. I'm going Purdue here. Duke versus Tennessee. You would think Tennessee will be the favorite, but like I said, Duke has been playing great. Derek Lively just been anchoring in defense on a different level, and I feel like Duke. I feel like if Derek Whitehead, I feel like he could be very important in this game. I feel like Roach is going to be a March Madness performer. I like Tyrese Proctor in this matchup. And I just feel like just Duke's size is just going to overwhelm Tennessee. I'm going to go Duke here. I'm going to go Kansas State here. Marquette versus USC. I'm not the biggest Marquette guy, but they should beat USC. This is an easy one. I'm going Houston here. I feel like, man. I've been riding with Miami all year, but they'll have problems guarding Trey Jackson Davis. I think Jalen Hood-Schifino could possibly slow down Isaiah Wong, but I think Indiana has the size advantage. But we know Isaiah Wong is a March Madness performer. I think they made it to the Elite Eight last year, if I'm not mistaken. I got to go with my boy Wong, man. I'm going Xavier here. I'm going Xavier there. Of course, A&M versus Longhorns. I just think Texas is very battle tested. Texas has been A&M's been battle tested too, and they've been hot Uh, but I'm gonna go Texas here. Kansas versus Arkansas. I think Arkansas could put up the upset, but I wouldn't bet money on it. I guess I would say. I think Nick Smith could be the best player in the game, but then Jalen Wilson. I'm gonna go Kansas here. St. Mary's versus UConn. This would be a fun game to watch, but I don't know about Aiden Mahaney versus Jordan Hawkins. I think Jordan Hawkins, best player in this game. I think he'll establish himself. Uh, Gonzaga versus TCU. Uh, I think this drew Timmy last year, so he might be on a mission. Julian Strother, Nolan Hickman, Mike Miles though on TCU. I'm gonna go Gonzaga. I'm going UCLA here. Virginia versus Alabama. I just feel like, ooh, this is a tough one. I wouldn't be surprised if Virginia upset Alabama because Virginia has been a top 5 team too this year. But I just think Alabama has too much firepower. Creighton, Arizona. These teams played each other, and it was a tough, drag it out victory. I think Arizona might. But Creighton lost to them last time, and it was a close game. They might be looking for revenge, but Arizona's size. It all depends on Kyle Brenner. I'm just riding with Creighton, though. I've been riding with Creighton all year. It's one of my teams, so I'm going to go there. Duke versus Purdue. This will be a rematch. This is a tough draw for Duke. This is a tough draw for Purdue, too. Duke has been hot. I think this could be an upset here. I think Derek Lively, Kyle Filipowski, they got the size to match Edie, and they got better overall talent. I'm gonna go Duke here. This is a toss-up. I think Kansas State could pull this one out, though. Oh my goodness, Houston versus Miami. I want to go Miami. I want to ride with Miami, bro. I really do. I feel like they can score easier, but then Houston has a better defense. I want to go with my heart. I'm riding with Miami, bro. I'm riding with Miami and Creighton and Duke. And Alabama. This one's tough. I think Miami probably. I don't know. I'll be crazy to go against Houston right here, though. I think Texas will pull this one out. I like UConn here, to be honest. I really like UConn on this matchup right here. I really like UConn here. Gonzaga, UCLA. Gonzaga's coming off that dominant win against St. Mary's. St. Mary's is a good team. UCLA lost a tough game to Arizona. How am I feeling about these two teams? I'm gonna go with Gonzaga. Elite 8. Oh, man. Alabama and Creighton. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going Alabama. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going Duke here. Oh my goodness. Houston versus Texas. Oh, this is a tough one. I think Jarris Walker would be the swing in this game. I think the guards will cancel each other out. I can't go against my Longhorns though. Gonzaga versus UConn. I think UConn's just a bigger team. They got some dudes that can stay in front of Timmy. They got the wings that can stay in front of Strother, Hickman. I'm gonna go connect UConn here. Final four. Alabama versus Duke. This is gonna be a tough game. A very tough game. I got. I'm going Alabama. I'm going Alabama. I just think Brandon Miller is just gonna have one of them type of runs, and I think Alabama's just gonna be. I feel like Alabama's probably been the most consistent and the most dominant team all year, especially since they had just the craziest schedule in my opinion. So I'm gonna go Alabama here. I feel like Texas is just another team that's just. It might be Texas year, bro, but then Connecticut got the size advantage. Texas pulled out a lot of tough games. I'm gonna go Texas here. Alabama, Texas. Damn. I'm gonna go Alabama.